Are you one of those women that believe all men are the same? Are you convinced that no matter what you do for a man, he's always going to cheat on you? I mean, if you feel that way, I can't really blame you. After all, you're just speaking out of experience, right? However, today I want to say this. If you can take your time to understand the very nature of a man, if you can take your time to understand the reason why a man behave or act in a certain way, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to differentiate a good man from a man that is going to cause you the worst headaches of your life. I am Emmanuel Smarth. I make videos about relationship. If that sounds like a pool you like to dive in, do not hesitate to subscribe and be a part of this conversation. In today's video, I want to share 5 things. I want to talk about 5 things that will help you understand what a man truly wants from you, and it will help you understand the very nature of a man. Let's get started. If you want to understand men better, you first need to understand their childhoods. For example, I was raised by my mother and a bunch of aunts. I was surrounded by a lot of feminine energy. And for that reason, I grew up being a little bit more sensitive to the needs of women, to the plight of women. Something that I was accused by other men for being weak and feminine, which is absolutely ridiculous. Now, using the same logic, I want you to think about your man. Think about his childhood. Think about who raised him. Think about his relationship with his mother, his relationship with other women as he was growing up. Think about the influences that he was surrounded and the notion and mentality that he adopted when it comes to women. If you understand the very nature of a man's childhood, you can learn to know him a little bit more better. Furthermore, you can gain a lot of valuable insight when it comes to your man just by understanding his past relationship. Let me be clear. I'm not saying that you should go around and investigate every woman that your man has ever been with. That would be creepy and time-consuming. So don't do that. All I'm telling you is that talk to your man. Talk to him about his past relationship. Ask him who hurt him the most, who broke his heart to the point where he lost faith and he lost trust in women. You see, these are all important questions that I think women don't really consider or they don't think about it. The reason why you want to ask a man about his worst heartbreak or his worst experience is because you want to find out what behavior triggered him. You want to find out, is he still holding some unresolved issues, some unresolved anger towards women? Because oftentimes, I can tell you this, the reason why you see certain men turn into players is because their heart has been broken. Some men believe that women are only after the money. Some men believe that women don't really love them. They're just playing games and women are not faithful. So most men that go with this mentality in the relationship tend not to take women seriously. As a result, it doesn't matter what you do for them, they're always going to leave you. They're always going to break your heart. So talk to your man. If he's willing to share that information with you, then maybe he takes you very seriously. And that in its very self can give you a better understanding of who your man truly is. As a woman, if you really want to understand the nature of your man, here's one thing that you should never do. Do not impose your belief on him. Let me explain. You see, in every relationship, people are expected to compromise. People are expected to do certain things for their partner, even if they don't like it. That is true. But one thing that you should not do if you're a woman is don't impose your belief on a man. For example, don't impose your personal belief. Don't impose your political belief. Don't impose your family's belief on a man. If you do that, all it's going to cause is some unnecessary conflict that you two might be involved in that will create a lot of problem. And to a certain degree, a man is going to agree with you, but he will only agree with you to shut you up. But secretly, he's going to despise you. And here's a little secret that women don't know. Sometimes men are not as obvious as women. When they're angry, when they are mad, when they are pissed at you, you don't see the emotions on their face. So be careful. If you don't want your man to despise you secretly, do not try to impose your belief on him. In the past, I have spoken to a lot of my friends, my male friends, and whenever their girlfriends would complain about their behavior or their cheating, I will have conversation with them. And oftentimes I will ask them, why did you cheat? The most popular answer that I've gotten is, I cheated because she's very disrespectful. I cheated because she doesn't respect me. So that brings me to Another thing that I want to share with you ladies, you see, every man loves to feel respected. So whatever you do, don't disrespect your man. Let me explain a little bit more. In a relationship, you're going to be with a man that will get on your nerves, and he might do a lot of dumb stuff. The last thing you want to do is to speak to your man with impunity, is to speak to your man with the utmost disrespectful tone. Do not do that. You see, some women believe that they deserve more from a relationship. Some women are so beautiful, they are so pretty, and they have this false sense of reality that it doesn't matter if I insult this man. It doesn't matter because I'm beautiful. My beauty is enough for this man not to cheat on me. That is where they are wrong. In other instances, there are some women that are doing better than their men. There are some women that are the breadwinners. They are making more money. They are taking care of the men, taking care of the bills, and providing all his needs. But that in itself does not give you the right to disrespect a man. I've always said that love is never about a competition. It's never about who has this or who has that. Love is always about how can we bring our resources together? How can we come together and do what is best for the relationship? And part of what is best for a relationship is one person feeling respected and not disrespected. And some women don't even know this. Some women disrespect their man and they think it's a joke. They talk about that man to other women. They talk about how he's lazy. And when they're confronted, they blame it on the fact that they were angry, on the fact that they were mad. So let me say this to you ladies. Understand this. No man is going to stay with you. No man is going to stay at a place where he's being disrespected. It doesn't matter how beautiful you are. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter the sacrifices that you make. If you want to understand a man better, learn to give him respect, and you will understand who he truly is. If you want to know what a man truly wants from you, never chase after him. You see, I believe in the expression that if something or someone is yours, let it go. If it comes back, then it is meant to be. If it does not come back, it was never yours in the first place. Ladies, treat a man with respect, with love and care. If he mistakes that for weakness, if he mistakes that as he is the most handsome or the most adorable man in the world, do not chase after him. Sometimes I see women are so in love with a man to the point that they are willing to trade their value, they're willing to trade their pride, just so the man can be with them. Don't force a man to be with you. If a man is not willing to stay with you on his own accord, if a man is not willing to see and value you for what you are, that in its very self should send a message as to the kind of man he is. So if you want to understand the man that you're with, if you have a man in your life that's always threatening to walk away to leave, let him leave. He doesn't love you. Maybe all he wanted from you is the things that you're giving to him, because if he's always given a condition to stay or be with you, never chase him. Never beg anybody to be with you, honestly. And before I end this video, let me just say this. I know some women might say, Emmanuel, I've done everything you've talked about. I have sacrificed for a man. I have done my best to ensure that the relationship works, but he still cheats on me. So I need to say this to you ladies. If you are with a man and you take your time to understand his childhood, you take your time to understand what hurt him, what relationship hurt in the past, you try not to impose your belief on him, you try not to disrespect him, and you do not chase him, this should tell you two things. Number one, this man either loves you and wants to be with you, or number two, this man does not love you and is only using you for his own personal gain. As blunt or straightforward as this may sound, I have to say this. If a man still leaves you, a man still cheats you after all those things that I talk about, please leave him. He's not the one for you. I can't sugarcoat this. I can't lie, because the whole point of making this video is to help you to gain a better understanding of who a man is, or is to help you understand that sometimes there are things that you're doing wrong that is driving a man away without you being aware of this. So if you do all those things that I talk about and your man still leaves you, please find someone that deserves your love. Don't force anybody to love you. Don't beg anybody to love you. I'm going to end this video here, but I would love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your thoughts, your opinion. Just tell me what you think, or share your own personal story with me. And also, don't forget to like, comment, share this video, and subscribe. Most importantly, when you subscribe, make sure you turn on all notifications. Don't just subscribe and leave. Make sure that all notifications are turned on. So that way, when I post new videos, YouTube is going to send you a notification. Okay? Thank you guys so much. I love and I appreciate all of your support. I'll catch you in the next video.